Hello, it's Matty F, baby, and we're back here with some more Kingdom Cup action. And today we're going to be talking about my team for the Kingdom Cup tournament, what I plan to use for next month's tournament. So let's get rolling. The number one pick that everyone is gunning for, everybody wants to use, the must-have for this tournament is Lucario. We're going to be rocking that. It's a steel and fighting type Pokemon. It is going to be weak to fighting, ground, and fire type moves. And its notable resistances for this cup are going to be ice, normal, dark, dragon, steel, and then a 2x resistant to rock. And what you're going to want to run on the Lucario is going to be counter, and then flash cannon and close combat. Just kidding, it's going to be power up punch and shadow ball. If you go in there with the flash cannon, close combat, Lucario, you're doing it wrong. Anyways, but yeah, we're going to go over like the different matchups for all these Pokemon that we plan to use, who they're great against, who they're terrible against in full detail in later videos going over each of these Pokemon. And so yeah, but a couple things, you know, it's going to tear through stuff like Bastiodon with that 2x weakness to fighting, you know, Lapras is weak to fighting. There's so many Pokemon that are weak to fighting, those ice types and rock types, and well, rock types being the Bastiodon, there's no who I was talking about, but the steel types and stuff. Yeah, but Lucario is that dude for this tournament. Next choice is going to be Flygon, and Flygon is going to be 2x weak to ice. It's also going to be weak to dragon and fairy type. Its notable resistances for this cup going to be fire, rock, and then a 3x resistance to electric. So yeah, get out of here, Mel Metal, with your rock slide and your thunderbolts. Yeah, we're gonna resist all that with our Flygon, and yeah, we're gonna also be dishing some ground type moves back to that Mel Metal. So our preferred moveset on the Flygon that we're going to be rocking is going to be Mud Shot for the fast moves. We like Dragon Claw, some people like Stone Edge, but then you got to have Earthquake. You need that Earthquake. I like Dragon Claw for that spam ability. Who knows, you might be able to do some shield baiting with that thing, and yeah, might be able to take down some of those dragon types with that Dragon Claw. So yeah, Flygon's a really good Pokemon for this tournament. Really excited to be able to use it. And our next pick, we were the most excited about using, even more than Lucario. Steel is our favorite type in general in all of Pokemon, so we love Steel, and we really like thick Pokemon, so we love Bastiodon. It is going to be a Steel and Rock type Pokemon. It is 2x weak to fighting, 2x weak to ground, and it's also weak to water. It's going to have some pretty nice resistances though. 2x weak to flying, 2x weak to normal. Get out of here, Body Slam. It's also going to be resistant to dragon, rock, and ice type moves. And the preferred moveset on this here Bastiodon is going to be Smackdown, and then Flame Thrower and Stone Edge. So once we get enough candy to unlock a second move, definitely going to be going in Stone Edge onto our Bastiodon. You know, it just has Flamethrower right now, and those Charizards you might run into. Really don't want to see that Smackdown, but like I said, we're not going to go over all the Pokemon that don't want to see Bastion and who we don't want to see with Bastion. We're going to do that in later videos, just telling you what we got. I want to hear what you guys think about my team, maybe who I could nix, who I should nix, or who I shouldn't. And yeah, let me know how you think. I just want to tell you my movesets and my plans. So Lapras is our next choice. It's going to be weak to grass, electric, fighting, and rock, and its resistances are going to be 2x weak to ice, and or 2x resistant to ice, and then also resistant to water. And we're running Water Gun and Surf and Water Gun, Surf, Blizzard on our Lapras. We don't have a Legacy Lapras, and we want the water type moves with our Lapras for the fast move. You know, tear through some stuff with that thing to, you know, the water type be doing work. But yeah, we really like Lapras for this tournament. It's a thick boy, it's a thick girl. It could be one of the ones I do nix, but I don't know. We'll have to see how this turns out. But my next choice is another one I'm pretty excited about. I like Alolan Pokemon a lot, and this one is just one of the coolest looking ones, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the spin of Alolan Marowak right now. I'm spinning his little torch. Yeah, Alolan Marowak is our next choice. It's going to be, I forgot to say, Lapras is water and ice. I didn't say that in the last one, I don't think. But anyways, Alolan Marowak is fire and ghost type Pokemon is going to be weak to ground, rock, water, ghost, and dark. That is 5 different weaknesses. It is going to have resistances of fire, 2 times the normal. Steel and ice are the notable resistances for this cup. And we're going to be running Rock Smash on our Alolan Marowak, and we're going to be doing that with Bone Club and Shadow Ball. And Rock Smash charges a little bit slower than Hex, but Alolan Marowak is going to be a great counter for those Lucarios, really wall those out. It does okay against some other things as far as being like neutral matchups, to where you can do some work with Alolan Marowak on the Lucario. You do have to watch out for the Shadow Ball of Lucario, but you can do some work on the Lucario and also chip away at some other stuff. Yeah, I really like the Alolan Marowak for this tournament. I mean, how cool of a Pokemon is that? If you don't like Alolan Marowak, you're whack. You're the mayor of whack. Yeah, you're the mayor of whack. Anyways, our next choice is Mel Metal. And Mel Metal is going to be a steel type Pokemon, and it's going to be fire, fighting, and ground. It's going to have notable resistances for this cup of normal, bye-bye body slams again, flying, dragon, rock, and ice. And the preferred moveset, Mel Metal, we want Thunder Shock, the only fast move it has, and then we want Rock Slide and Thunderbolt. It gets to those Rock Slides very, very quickly. It's going to wall out Altaria super hard if you run into any of those. It's going to wall out the Ice type moves, the Rock type moves. The Dragon, not as much. The Dragon Pulse has been hurting us from those Altaria when they hit, so they actually do hit pretty hard, the Dragon Pulse from Altaria. But yeah, really like Mel Metal a lot. Like I said, Steel is my favorite type. I know I do have 3 Steel Pokemon on my team, so my team isn't 1000% set in stone. I might mix up 1 Pokemon and like lose 1 Pokemon and throw something else on, but right now I'm pretty set that this is going to be my squad. I was thinking about Altaria over Alolan Marowak or Mel Metal, but nah, no way, not. And honestly, it was just like over Alolan, I don't know. But I was thinking about getting Altaria in there, as I'm trying to say, but I'm not liking Altaria as much as I have in the past. I love Altaria a lot, but I'm just not feeling like he's as necessary, and I feel like I can get more done with my Flygon. And then you know have the Alolan Marowak for counter, or for walling that Alolan and have the Alolan Marowak for walling Lucario. Yeah, so that's my team. We got Lucario, Flygon, Bastiodon, Lapras, Alolan Marowak, and Mel Metal. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what team you are thinking of using. We're going to be going into deeper looks into all these Pokemon, going over who they lose against, who they beat, what purposes they use, or are fully, what they're fully capable of doing in the very near future. I'll probably go straight through these next 6 Pokemon as my first 6 dives into Pokemon. So no, it's early for my next cup, but yeah, I was pretty set on what I was going to use last time, except for like 1 or 2 slots. I'm even more confident, I feel like, this time that this is going to be my team, so this is probably going to be my team, and you know, let's see how it goes. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm rambling now, so we'll talk to you later. Subscribe if you're new, and hope that you enjoyed this too. Have a good night. Peace out.